The Watcher, Season 1, Episode 7. This scene starts with Nora at the gallery talking with her friend. When she gets home, she is faced with her husband still being obsessed with the Watcher. But Nora is annoyed and is over the whole thing. Next scene, they are at the hospital talking with the private investigator, and she is in a much worse condition. Dean leaves to get her a drink and some cigarettes. Next scene, Nora and Dean are talking, and he admits that he sent some letters to the neighbors. Next scene, Dean is talking to the private investigator on her hospital bed. She confesses to him that she sold him the house and that she was the Watcher. Dean is visibly disgusted and upset, and he walks out without saying anything to her. The next day, Dean goes over to Mo and brings her flowers and apologizes to her. Dean tells her that the private investigator was a Watcher and the one that sold him the house. Mo tells him that there was never a black woman living in the community in the past 25 years. The next scene, the family is at the private investigator's funeral. The family ends up telling Dean that she lied about being the Watcher. The daughter said her mother wanted to give Dean and Nora some peace, so she fabricated the whole story about being involved. Next scene is Nora being happy that they had an offer for the house. The next scene is Karen walking into the house that was once occupied by Nora and Dean. After the realtors left, Karen notices that Nora is still sitting there. Nora gives her a chilling warning that things aren't going to work out for her. She then said that she'll be watching. Afterwards, Karen is in the house all alone and she sets the alarm. After this is done, weird things started happening, like phone ringing and the roof leaking from the overflowed bathtub. She called the police to get some help. However, the police officer rejected to help her because she had made fun of his erectile dysfunction. After she hangs up the phone, she then goes to her bed but is awakened by sounds downstairs. She goes down there to investigate it. She ends up seeing a letter on the table. As she reads it, she notices a person suddenly emerging from beneath the staircase. She screams and runs out of the house. The next scene, Dean and the other neighbors are all outside the old house. They are all watching the new family move in. Suddenly, he gets a call from his wife and she says that she is proud that he's able to move on. He thanks her and then he hangs up and drives off. As he leaves, there's another car behind him and it is Nora. She was watching him the entire time. Then it fades to black. The message at the end says that the Watcher case remains unsolved. And this was my recap of episode 7. Stay tuned for my review of the entire season.